am Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today, I'm bringing to you a, what's this called? This is a tutorial Tuesday, and I'm going to do my makeup for you guys. I know that I'm wearing the same shirt that I had on yesterday, and I haven't gotten in the shower yet or any of that fun stuff, but I will, after I do this. I know that's kind of a weird order, but, I did my video last night for, I can't even remember what it was for, but you guys all like flipped out about my look, and I couldn't figure out why, because I had it on all day. I looked beat and my makeup was a hot mess, but when I had done it, it was amazing. It was like fire. And last night, after I read all your comments, I redid my makeup, and I was gonna do a video with it fresh, and I fell asleep with my makeup on at that, which is why I have this orange collar thing going on. But I just figured the best way to do this is gonna be a get ready with me. So I already did my foundation, which is a new little match that I made. This is a little heavy on one side, but that's okay. I'll lighten it up in a little bit. I got some makeup from TJ Maxx. Yeah, TJ Maxx or Marshalls. And I got the Kevyn Aucoin, the Central Skin Fluid Foundation, right? Which is a really nice liquidy foundation, which is what it sounds like when you hear fluid foundation. It's one of those ones with a weird dropper thing, but it's kind of too dark for my skin tone. It doesn't really look like it, but it's like a shade or two too dark. So I not only picked that up, but I also picked up the Cargo HD Plus Picture Perfect Liquid Foundation. And this is in H10. This is super light. So the mix of the two is absolutely beautiful. And when I get all finished and all done, you guys will see what I mean. And just so you know, if they're still on here, this one was $7.99, the Kevyn Aucoin, and the Cargo was $2.99. So combined, they were $11. I can't argue for, you know, two foundations for $11. I can't even get that at the drugstore, which I've been at a couple times in the past few days, and I've been wandering through the makeup section, like wanting things. But I'm going to use my palette from Ofra. I'm just using one of the pink shades in here, my favorite one pretty much. It's this one. The one closest to you, if you have, it's the one to the right of the orange one. I love the orange one a lot. It just doesn't go with this look. So, I know this is just to get ready with me, but it is so you guys can see how I got, especially the eye look more than anything else. So, I am going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. Using the Colored Rain Cutie Pie Pressed Highlighter. It's a glow lighter. It's a blush highlighter. Just putting it over my blush. It is so freaking cute. And then I put on highlighter after that. Not that I need it, because that is really, really glowy, but... And for this, I have the Retrograde Ofra highlighter. I love this packaging, but I hate the fact that it gets so dirty. Like, this is from it rubbing up against something metal. And then this is just general makeup. it's beautiful packaging, but it's just a mess because it's white. All right, let's get our glow on, like super glow on. And yes, I'm trying to be ultra glowy, but I didn't, like, whenever I did the video before, I didn't go down the center, and I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to do this little spot in my forehead that now looks like the Tin Man. That's better. Okay. So I'm done with my brushes for now. All right. Let's do the brows, even though I didn't do the brows last time until after I did my eyes, but I kind of like to know where in position my brows are to where my eyeshadow is going. So, and I don't know why, but one of my brows is getting thicker than the other one. It's driving me insane. This brow is so much thicker than this one, and it doesn't matter how I draw it on, it always looks bigger. It is what it is, I guess. Not a whole lot I can do. Just try to keep them looking like they belong together, at least somewhat. So, anyway, how is everyone doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you are all doing wonderful, and I hope everything is going good for you. I've heard a couple rough things lately from you guys, like somebody got their what's it called, that other platform that I try to post pictures on, Instagram. Somebody got their Instagram hacked, which really sucks. And I had somebody else not too long ago get their Instagram hacked, which is terrible that that's a normal occurrence, but what do you do, you know? Okay, this one's darker, so I'm just gonna let it go because that one looks more pronounced right now. Okay, we're gonna put some lipstick on real quick, and then we'll go to the eyes, which is the most important piece of this look. So I'm going to put on the Sugar Pill liquid lipstick in the color Trinket. This is one of the most beautiful liquid lipsticks, honestly. And then when this dries, I'm going to put my Huda Beauty in Interview on. Let me start to get my eyeshadows over to where I need them. I'm using 4 different eyeshadow palettes. I know it's a lot, but that's how I obtained the look. I didn't use a lot of colors in each palette. I think I used one color, one color, one color, and one color. So, yeah. It's just 4 colors, but it took 4 palettes to do it. Actually, no, it took 5. I lied. Let me grab this other palette. I used 1 color in each palette, and it took 5 palettes. So, I know that's a lot, but to achieve what I achieved yesterday, this is how I had to do it. Okay, I'm going to grab one of these brushes. It is a pencil brush, but it is a no-name brush. It's just a really long, pointy pencil brush. And I'm making sure there's like no shadow in it. And I ran it through the color switch real quick just to make sure. I have this Natasha Denona Jubilee palette that I got from BoxyCharm, that everybody got from BoxyCharm. I'm going to go with this really dark blue shade in here. And I'm going to go very lightly into that. And then we're going to I'm going to go above and below the crease, and we're going to make a little bit of a wing type of shape. Like a little bit, not a ton. And this color is so pigmented. So you really don't need a lot of it. And then I'm going to take it and bring it in my inner corner, and I just smudged that up a little bit, but that's okay. Look at my fingers just from touching that. I'm going to grab a makeup eraser and try to get that off my fingers, because if I touch my face, I don't want it to turn blue. So I'm going to go back in the Tasha Denona palette, and we're going to just keep building on this little V shape out here. And then I'm going to keep trying to make this little rounded type of shape towards the inner corner. And then it's just going to go to like a dull line in the middle. But it has to go in just a little bit. That's probably enough. But I will do the same thing over here anyway. I'm gonna cover it up, some of it. Some of it will stay the same. There we go. That's actually pretty good. Gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I went in with no primer. And I went in with no primer yesterday, and you guys loved this after like a whole day of wearing it. I did a nail job, which means like I was like sweating a little bit. So like I was stressed a little bit. I always stress when I do nails, because like whether they're mine or other people's, because like I just worry about them turning out right and stuff like that. And I know that, you know, I'm probably going to do a good job, but I don't always have that guarantee. And it is what it is, pretty much. But I have really bad anxiety, especially lately. Not sure if I need to like have a medication change or something, but my anxiety has been sky high, and my bipolar's been acting up, so I might talk to my doctor about getting my mood stabilizer increased. So if you haven't noticed, we're going for a halo eye. Okay, this Jubilee palette, this color is called Intense. Go figure. It's the only color in the palette that has a lot of pigment. So I'm going to set that down, but I'm going to keep it out because I'm probably going to use it again. I'm going to go back to my lipstick real quick and put on Interview. This just helps it last a little bit longer. The Huda Beauty, what are they called? Matte lipsticks last forever. The Sugar Pill lipsticks do too, but them combined will keep my lips covered all day. Like literally all day. No matter what I do. It doesn't matter if I eat or anything like that. Like it's all day. So now I'm going into the Nabla Cutie palette. And I have this color. It's this blue right here called Quiet Storm. Let me see what. Okay. I'm just grabbing this little no-name brush. It's pretty much a pencil brush too. I'm going to go into that color Quiet Storm. And we're going to trace over the edges of that. I don't really want to go too much further into the middle. I just want to trace over the edges. Now, if I do go into the middle, it's no big deal because I'm going to cover it up anyway. But if you look, this color almost matches the other color like perfectly. The dark pigment in it is like perfect. And the shimmer on top of the matte looks just amazing. It really does. It's like a totally different look in seconds. This color is so beautiful. I really love this color. This is one of the best palettes I have, honestly. I don't know how often I put this palette in my like rankings of my favorite palettes, but this for a blue palette is the best blue palette I have. I actually almost used the Nabla palette to do this look from the get-go because there's a dark blue in it, and something told me to use the Natasha Denona blue instead. And I kind of tapped a brush in it and tapped it on my hand and then like rubbed it out and looked at it, and I was like, that's freaking stunning. I need to do that. So I did that instead. Now I'm going to go into the Collidos Futurism 3 Astro Pink palette. And I know these are a lot of like indie brand palettes. This is a lot of like some no-name stuff, but not no-name. That is the wrong word, and I didn't mean to say that. Like, that's just kind of degrading to these companies because they make the most amazing makeup, and I wish that they could make this makeup in mainstream makeup. I wish I could go to Sephora and pick up stuff like this. I know Sephora sells like Tonilovesmakeup, which is probably the closest thing to stuff like this that I can get. But, I think Tonilovesmakeup, I'm 99% sure she's still an indie brand and she's sold in Sephora. So, like Manny MUA was sold in Sephora for a while, but he's not anymore. And he's an indie brand. So, I've been talking about indie brands a lot lately. Sorry about that if you're not into that type of thing. Okay, so I'm going into my color switch, and I'm just taking a little bit of that light pink off the brush, but not a lot. This is the Neon Huda Beauty Palette. There was like a lawsuit over this palette and stuff like that, so a lot of people don't talk about it because it's not available anymore. But if you go online, you can still pretty much get it. And there's a lot of dupes for it. I'm going to take this color, and I'm taking this color, the one with the massive hole in it. And I'm going straight down the center. Like right down the middle. I just want a little tiny bit of bright pink. And this was the perfect pink to do it with. Really glad I still had this. Like after the lawsuit was because there was an ingredient in it that wasn't listed. And some people were allergic to it. And it wasn't listed on the ingredients or something like that. Or the ingredients were too hard to read. That's what it was. Because if you peel this back plastic off, there's ingredients underneath, but nobody would ever know it. Literally. Now I'm getting shimmery stuff everywhere. This is the basic eye look. So I went through with you guys how we did just about everything. I do want to go into my color switch, and then this pink into the blue, So I'm just going to take this and kind of just do swipes over to the sides. So not all the way over by any means, but we're going from the light pink to the blue to the matte. I just want to blend it like a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. I don't want to go any further. All right, so there's that. Real quick before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm gonna grab a setting spray and do that. Now we're gonna take a beauty blender and just kind of beat everything into my face, like where I put powder at least, which is everywhere, especially where I put like blush and highlighter and things like that, just so it has staying power. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this brush. This is the LBE7 from Lunar Beauty. This is my favorite like brush for inner corner and brow bone highlights. This is the Aquamarine palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go into the color Aquamarine, which is not aquamarine. It's a shiny shimmery blue that is absolutely stunning. And we're just gonna put that up under the brow, which it's super bright, but in person, it's not that crazy, trust me. Like, I like my makeup to be out there, but, you know, I can only do, like, I can only go outside so much looking like a clown. Not that I ever look like a clown, but sometimes I feel like it when I go a little too overboard with the colors. I'm losing my voice and I don't know why. Okay, so there's that. It's the inner corner and the brow bone highlight. I know that was a lot of palettes and I apologize. I'm trying to figure out if I should do a liner, which I'm going to. I didn't do one yesterday, but let me see. I want a pink one, but I don't know what pink to get. Okay. No, this isn't the right one. This is the right one. Okay. Sorry about that. This is the ColourPop gel liner in the color Boots, which I am just going to smudge all along my waterline, which is really, really pretty. It's just a pink to make a pop underneath my eyes so that it kind of correlates with the above color. I got a ton of blue under my eye on this side. I pointed at both sides. Gotta love me, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is Lights Camera Splashes. I'm just trying to get this used up. I think I have another couple weeks and then it goes in the trash, which I'm kind of happy about, because like, you can only use mascara you don't like for so long. But this is one of those mascaras that I don't like it, and then about a month and a half in, it turns into a mascara that I like. So I end up liking it, and then a couple weeks later it's time to throw it away, because I do really stick by that 3-month rule. I used to work at Nordstrom and I worked behind it was called back of the house. So you didn't work on the sales floor, basically. You didn't sell anything. I was the maintenance manager. Like, I've always done, get this, manly type of work. Like, I've always done guy stuff. I started with Nordstrom in their housekeeping department as a housekeeper. And then I went to their maintenance department as a maintenance technician. And slowly, well, not really that slowly, I became the maintenance manager. And you worked on stuff and all of that. There was tons of stuff that I did. I would change out motors and work on the roof, and I mean, like, you name it, I did it. But like, I would listen to the morning announcements on the intercom system, and the one day they were talking about you having to throw away your mascara every 3 months, and I remember laughing and being like, 3 months? Like, my mascara lasts me like 8 months, and I didn't know that it was just like not your mascara should last you 3 months. It's sanitary for it to last you 3 months. And like, it was just kind of funny that I thought that. It is what it is, but where did I put that I'm losing my mind here, people. I don't know. There it is. Okay. I have so many brush containers all over the place because I'm still using dirty brushes. Not dirty brushes, but not brushes that have been cleaned. I've been cleaning them with one of my spray cleaners, and then I have my Cinema Secrets stuff. So I use that, but like, I need to fully wash them. But I have like hundreds of brushes. Like, whenever I wash my brushes, I have these like little containers that they're plastic, and they have these little holes in them with like X, and you put your brush down in them. And I have like 3 of those that hold like probably 60 brushes a piece. And then I'll take all my big brushes and put them totally across my my shower curtain bar with a hair tie. I'll have to do a video one day on washing brushes and how I do it and everything like that, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I've noticed that I can't shut up because I'm almost at a half hour, so I'm gonna get going. I'm really happy that the giveaway will be over when this video goes up, and one of you guys will be a winner. I am gonna do the video for that a little bit later today, so I don't know if I'll still have this look on or not, but whoever won, congratulations. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love all of you. I really, really hope that nobody gets discouraged if they lose. Trust me, I try to do as many giveaways as I possibly can, and my weekly giveaway thing, I do as much as I can for you guys, like, but with the cost of gas going up, the cost of everything is going up, so it's a little hard, but I'm doing what I can. So anyway, I'm gonna get going before I can't shut up anymore. I love you guys all, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Wherever you are, whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a great one, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Love you all. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.